What is the Imperial News Network?
INN serves the Star Citizen community with up-to-the-minute news.
We bring the developers and events closer to the community.
And we love Star Citizen, whether we're flying with our team or with our supporters.
Imperial News Network works hard every week to bring the verse to you.
We are the community's #1 source for all things Star Citizen.
And we're glad to have you along for the ride.
Well, hello everybody. Oh, it looks like Shiver's gone. Well,
In time, he just
Literally just dropped.
wow.
2 seconds before we went live, he just went blink.
Yeah.
Here. Let's try ringing him up.
He'll
Hold on.
come back.
Going back
We'll
to
get him
standby.
back. No, not the standby. The dreaded standby. No.
Shiver, no!
Oh.
David, give us
Yeah.
give us the intro.
But
Go.
we're
Hold
on
on.
standby.
I don't care. Go. Just go. Go, man.
But we're on standby.
Yeah, don't let's stop us. Come on. Keep it up. Keep the pace up. Let's go.
But they can't see my pretty face.
Come on.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear
Probably.
you.
Let's
Okay,
go.
they can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kick
Yeah,
it.
we're still going.
Let's go, man.
Hello to
Don't
all
stop.
you. Hello to all you muffins out there. You
There we go.
tasty muffins with like butter and bananas and chocolate chips and stuff. Welcome to Inside the Verse. Today on the show, we have the usual gang of misfits. We have Shiver, who likes to start small fires in car parks, except that he's not here anymore because he's probably
He's a
being
Waffle
arrested for-
House.
He's probably being arrested for starting fires. We have Dolvac, who once stole a lollipop from a convenience store and didn't even feel bad about it. We have CCT, who sometimes thinks about illegally downloading movies. He
Fact.
doesn't. He doesn't do it because that's wrong, and you shouldn't. And he knows
Instead, I
that.
play
But
Fire Emblem. Oh God!
but he thinks about it. Oh, what have you done?
No, it's because Skype dropped it from the call. Here. We'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Everything's broken. Hold on. He's coming back. All right.
Are we back? Can I
Shiver.
finish my intro?
I'm here.
Shiver's here, but he has no video.
He does.
Right.
There
I've
should
got
be video.
I don't have video for him.
I've got video on him.
Dolvac, you're muted.
I have to say, it
Oh,
would
God.
not be Inside the Verse if we didn't have a problem every single week. Literally every single week.
Yep,
Something was
every
wrong.
week.
I'm so
just-
sorry, everyone. I'm
Just roll it back.
copper cabling.
Anyway, we also have myself, David. I once killed a man.
Let's just come on.
got better.
Let's just roll
Got
it back.
better.
Let's just roll it back.
We're
This
rolling
never
it back.
happened. We
Shiver's
could-
the
this
Waffle
just
House
never
this
happened.
week. We're rolling it back.
Going
Christ.
back to what?
We're rolling it back. Hi guys,
Oh.
welcome to the
Yay.
podcast. This is Inside the Verse. Welcome.
Nothing happened before this. Nothing happened immediately before
I'm gonna
this.
put all
Restart.
of this madness at the end of the podcast. It's gonna be great.
Christ.
The warm-up run.
Are we actually going now? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
no, we're going.
Oh,
Hi.
God. Just
Intros.
Christ.
Go
Did-
intros.
I'm doing it again? Okay.
Go.
Hello to all you muffins out there, you tasty muffins with like butter and bananas and chocolate chips and stuff. Welcome to Inside the Verse. Today on the show, we have the usual gang of misfits. Shiver, who likes to start small fires in car parks. We have Dolvac, who once stole a lollipop from a convenience store and he didn't even feel bad about it. We have CCT, who sometimes thinks about illegally downloading movies. He doesn't because that's wrong and he knows it,
Nope.
but he thinks about it. And we have
Sometimes.
David. I once killed a man.
Welcome to Inside the
Got
Verse.
better.
I guess. I
Welcome.
also realized that I forgot to put an image behind David today. David just green
You did.
today.
I'm just green. I've got a green
Just green.
screen. Yep. Hello.
topics.
Yeah.
go.
So
Let's get into it.
We have to get out of this. We have to get out of the cycle. End the
We've
cycle.
wasted enough time.
We're breaking the cycle. There's actually a fair amount. Okay, so this was a really, really boring week when it comes to Star Citizen, up until Friday, because
Yeah.
Because the 10 for the developers was the QA team, and as much as the QA team are awesome,
It's no real news.
there's no real news from the QA team. It's like, how fun is QA testing? Not very. What do you do? Try things over and over again. Around the verse, basically all we heard in Around the Verse this week was that lots and lots of planning has been going on. Frankfurt hasn't done anything, and all of our exciting news comes from Frankfurt. And this week, they've been in meetings with Chris and Aaron. So,
Yep.
we don't find out what's exciting from them until another 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll start. Then they'll already be done whatever Chris has asked them to do because they're insane. But no, things got exciting on Friday because Reverse the Verse this week was bloody excellent.
They showed up, they dropped knowledge, and they left.
They really, really did. So, no 2.2 this week to PTU, but that basically means that it's
Probably
next
gonna be Monday.
So, yeah, next week, probably early in the week, 2.2 to PTU, which is going to include the Xi'an Scout in hangar, the Saber as flight ready. What else? What else is 2.2 including? Shiver?
Physicalized
system.
EVA.
A reputation system.
Which sounds so good.
Yeah. Well, it's a little tiny babby version of a reputation system.
But
It's
it
not,
adds something.
Yeah.
And it's kind of necessary at this point.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
It's slowly becoming necessary.
It's gonna change the meta a little bit in Crusader.
The meta.
The meta.
Now,
For meta, don't you have to have like structure, which there really isn't?
Well, yeah, this is giving it that structure.
I know, but you said change, not give.
Yeah, it's making it from
nothing to something.
anarchy to slightly less anarchy.
No, I've got a question about this because we don't really know the exact details of it yet, right? But it sounds like
metagame anarchy. Hold on for a minute. I just take issue with the word meta.
Go back.
That's it, really.
Go die in a fire, please.
I'm doing that currently. Thank you.
Good.
David, turn yourself up. You're very quiet.
Turn
Both
myself
you
up.
and Shiver.
I am turned up.
There we go. That's better. You were
Okay.
very quiet.
I am sorry. I've got a question about this because, as far as we understand it, when you kill someone, if you kill other players, you'll slowly get a bad reputation, and people will.
This is like,
Is my audio really terrible? Because
a little bit.
okay, it's getting better. Should
Yeah,
be
it's a
better.
little better.
Better? Is it way
no,
better?
it's like The Division.
Hello?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah,
chat.
it's better. It's better.
It's better.
Novak.
It's like The Division. The
Dark Zone.
The Dark Zone.
Yeah, but the thing with the Dark Zone is that system is really easy to game. Like,
It's
yeah,
gotten
and
better,
so
actually.
is this system gonna be.
like me and David were kind of rolling around a few weeks
It's
ago.
gotten
at
better.
Beta,
It's
and
gotten
just,
better.
We were just being maniacs, and I don't think we ever died.
No, we didn't. But it had the Dark Zone. Anyway, that's a different game. My question is, was
Hey,
the thing that
hey! Talking about Star Citizen in its context is okay, David.
I know
So,
it's
I
just
played
the
this. I played
question
this
that I
great
have-
game. What was it called? What is that bullshit anime fighting game that came out the other week? I know you've heard of it.
Guilty
Jake.
Gear?
No, not Guilty Gear.
Street Fighter.
That's not anime. Screw you, man.
No,
It's not anime.
it's the visual novel one.
I don't pay attention to the anime anymore. Sorry.
I don't know. Anyway,
The thing that annoyed me most in Crusader was like
There it is.
stopping my ship somewhere.
Hold on. Let's say
You
this.
were so close.
No,
I've
not-
been trying to ask this
Hold on.
question for the
Hold
past
on.
10 minutes.
It
Tomac.
is
Shut
nitro.
your face.
Hold on.
Shut your bloody
No,
face.
let me
Go
say it.
die in a
Let me
fire
say
with
it.
fire. No.
It's Nitro plus Blasters with a Z. Heroines
I don't
Infinite
give
Duel.
a
That's
single-
it. It looks
single-
so bad.
Quick, while he's distracted, get your question out. Oh, don't drink. Get the question out.
No, I'm done.
The
Okay, well, I've got a question based on it, right?
Wikipedia icon for the Wikipedia image for this is really good.
What I want to know is, right, is how are they going to sort that out? Because if there's no persistence at the moment, surely a way to cheat the system is to just log out, log back in again. Bounce
Yeah,
is gone.
but you would also be in a different instance, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
It's not a complete fix, but it's a bit of a help. I just thought of something, because CCT last week, wasn't it me, you, and Shiver, and it was an excellent podcast. This week, we've got Dolvac back.
Aw,
What's the verb
go
for-
back alone.
Say,
Oh,
So there's more stuff.
God,
2.2.
going through the Google image results for this game is like a fever. There's a spider with blood coming out of it strangling a girl.
oh,
I don't know.
oh.
I don't understand what's happening.
I don't understand you.
Man.
Oh. All right.
Quick,
So-
he's distracted. Next topic.
Oh,
David, go.
Hold
go,
on, I
go.
got Shiver back.
You got me.
There he is.
Hey!
I'm
Okay.
no longer the Waffle House.
Can we actually start talking about Star Citizen now, Dolvac? Are you going to permit that?
One more thing, and
No!
then I'll be done. I'll be out of the cycle. Just let me break the cycle. The same developer has another game called Demon Bride Additional Gain.
Demon Bride! Additional game!
And it's so good.
Wow, Shiver. All right. All right.
I could do the accent when I don't speak Japanese.
Okay, David, it's all yours now, buddy.
Does anyone know how to get bloodstains out of everything?
Spit.
Oh, okay.
Baking soda.
I'm going to skip a bunch of my questions because they don't matter. And
All right.
Frankly, nobody cares.
apparently, let's skip to the HOTAS.
Okay. Oh, wait. First of all, Saber in hangar or flyable.
Also, power plants and coolers in 2.2, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I
that's
froze.
just a
There we
knock on from December. That was the first time I heard Frankfurt
Yeah.
were experimenting with it, and it's already coming out into a build, which is really good.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
and
cool.
so like there's if you actually go look at like the power management panels, you know how like they're all the same standardized things and all the multiple
Yeah.
chips.
Mm.
There's a few elements on those that just don't work right now.
Mhm.
Like you can't interact with them. I'm hoping maybe we'll get that working. I don't know. Maybe
Probably.
those work now. Maybe those will
well,
work.
well, that's what power plants will allow us to do. Once power plants and coolers are in, we can start like we'll have the piping, the power piping working. So you'll be able to decide what you want more power to. And then if those work in 2.2, in 2.3, they're going to introduce the new shields system, which should be excellent as well. So look forward to that. The new component system, which this is the beginning of, should actually start changing the game pretty drastically.
I really don't like how shields are implemented right now, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it should be really good. I found this really interesting because I wrote the HOTAS article on INN a while ago that still gets a decent number of views a week for some reason. I don't.
When you, I think it's because if you search Star Citizen HOTAS, our article is on that front page somewhere.
Oh,
I think. Let's check.
let's check. I'm going to check right now. Yeah, it's like 5th.
Yeah, that's why.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's called good SEO, folks. Good
I am pleased
SEO.
with myself. Anyway, one of the things I said in that was that CIG know that SciTech have had quality issues in the past, because everyone knows that SciTech has had quality issues in the past. It's one of the main concerns that lots of people have. And it was interesting, I thought, this week finding out that they're basically still in discussions with SciTech. They're still working with SciTech to make sure that the quality is across the board to a level that CIG are happy with it.
Yep.
Which means we're not going to get something that CIG aren't happy with, which is good because...
Which means
So-
the possibility that we aren't getting anything from SciTech.
When it comes to those other products in that lineup, not just sticks, but
the keyboards and the mouse and the headsets, yeah.
I have full faith in keyboards.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all in agreement that the mouse and the headset is going to be complete trash?
Yes.
Gaming headsets are always complete trash.
Like just looking at that thing, it's like that thing will explode the second you put it on your head. It's just gonna
The rat mice, the RAT mice, I can't stand them.
I do not like it either.
I
but-
would like to refute David's point. This is an Astro A50. I've had it for 6 years and it's amazing. So
Okay, most gaming headsets suck. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
90% suck.
They're good in that it's all in one, but if you want decent quality, you get a standalone mic.
Yeah,
And standalone
But
headphones.
the headphones are good for what they are and they're wireless.
Yeah, and that's good, but I mean, lots of gaming headphones try to go really, really. Ooh, they're all so techy. It's And yeah, SM57.
No, see, Astro, all right, is sponsor.
I wish.
Astro makes everything they like, all of their stuff really simple. The only thing that comes with this is this little box that's the receiver, which has 3 ports on it, a USB to this, which is why it's charging, a USB to your computer, and an optical cable. And the only buttons on it are a power button and to turn off surround and turn it on and off. That's it.
That's pretty good.
It's so like utterly simple. And
Personally,
the only button on this is on. It has a scroll wheel for volume, and on this side, this is actually a button. If I push on this side, it gives the mix more to my game, and this side gives more mix to the voice chat. So I can
cool,
adjust it on the fly.
Nice.
Astro, sponsor, send me your products, Astro, and I will shill you forever.
Astro products are out of this world.
Quick disclaimer: INN has no sponsors, and we make no money off talking about anything up to and including Star Citizen.
If you didn't know that was not a real advertisement, you're a dum-dum.
I would like to point out that if Maltesers, Nestle, or any chocolate toffee people are watching and want to just, I will happily say good stuff about your chocolate regardless.
And if you don't send us free stuff, we'll talk mad shit about it. So you better.
Since this is relevant,
it's not shilling. It's just a threat.
Since this is relevant to what we're talking about, Lost Dogs asks what mic this is. It's a Shure SM58. It's like
We might as
the
well
greatest
start
mic in the universe.
Sure stuff, because SM57.
Yeah, their mics are indestructible, man.
Hold on a second. I got. Hold on. Get this. Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's what is this? It is a Shure Model 555. It's garbage.
Let's get back to Star Citizen.
Hey, we're talking about David. David. Oh,
I can't help it.
This is just equipment that I had from when I was in a band, and I've repurposed it for PC gaming.
Same. So the Starfarer is not going to be in 2.2, which means that, oh god, once again, Chris Roberts, Starfarer in February.
Look. we all knew this was coming.
Ah, I know.
The people who listened to Chris Roberts are just fooling themselves at this point. Like, listen to everything Chris Roberts says, except when those things are coming.
Yeah. Do not trust Chris Roberts for dates ever. Ever.
His employees agree with us in this. So,
Yes. Yeah.
stuff happens, guys. This is the nature of development. Actually, you know what? There was a really good interview. I don't remember who it was with. I saw it on GameSpot, but I don't think it was their interview. It might have been with BBC. I think it was the BBC one where he was saying that he wishes he laid out how game development worked more
Right.
at the beginning, because he's like, if I did this project again, if I were to do it all over again, what I would do would be to basically relay the fluid nature of development. Because he's right. We don't hear about games until they're in their last third of development.
Right now, the place where Star Citizen is right now is where we'd probably, if it were a normal game, get, a few minute trailer announcing that the game exists.
Oh no, we're not even there yet. Not even close, man.
Maybe.
We get like a teaser or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is
Do you remember?
Teaser.
Do you
We're
remember
in
that
teaser
first? Do you remember that first Mass Effect Andromeda trailer that was literally
that's-
nothing? That's what we would get.
Right now we'd get a clip of part of the Senate speech.
Yeah, that's it.
Like that Senate speech. If this were a normal game, that Senate speech.
We
not
get
even
the old man
full thing.
trailer. We get the old man teaser. That's what we'd get. That's
Yeah,
it.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
the teaser. That's it.
That's all we'd bloody get if this was a normal game. It's
And
not.
you know
though.
what?
So we have a full arena commander. We've got the universe to fly around in. We've got weekly updates. Literally every single day of the week, they give us updates.
Do you know
We've
what's
got an
sad?
entire bloody site.
Do you know what's sad?
Yeah.
If that's what they ended up doing, if they just showed the teaser after like 2 years, everyone would be losing their minds.
Yep.
They'd just be like, what is this? This is amazing.
Yep.
But, it's a watch pot.
You know how you sit there and like I got a haircut this week, right? You know how you sit there and you get a haircut and then before you know it, you just have a full head of hair and you don't notice the transition from hair to hair, right? We get to sit and watch it. So we've not noticed the transition from alpha, like early unplayable arena commander, to something that we can actually play because we've followed it the entire way
We're
along.
watching
we see it
paint
every
dry.
day. Yeah. So it's worse for us because we can follow everything. At the same time, we can follow everything, which means we can talk about it as it's going along. We can get excited about it. We can comment on it. It's great, I think. Yeah.
There's pros
just,
and cons to everything.
It's just really important to keep in mind because
I love how people are telling us to discuss things in the chat and not realizing that we have our topics planned out way in advance.
Yeah,
By
we
way
just-
in advance, I mean about an hour before we go live.
yes.
Look, we plan everything out. We just don't follow the plan usually.
Well, no, the plans. Okay, so moving on.
Just to prove you all wrong, there is a plan, and here it is.
Here's the plan. So, we got a new ship announced this week,
Nah.
and INN broke the news first. No,
No,
No.
we did not.
we did not.
Don't-
The Drake Buccaneer has been announced.
I did though.
Yeah, I know.
posted that Reddit thread.
Yeah,
I saw it. I'm
the
a
Drake,
special boy.
The Drake Buccaneer has been announced. It seems to be CIG's literally the only thing they could do to mollify the damn Cutlass fans was give them their own bloody ship. So this is for all those Cutlass fans that don't
It's all
like
the grumpy Cutlass fans. There's plenty of Cutlass fans that are actually pretty happy with Cutlass.
Oh yeah, because the Cutlass is a bloody beautiful ship. It's great.
It's awesome.
And silver lining, another new ship is always a good thing.
I actually really like how the Cutlass handles.
I've seen some people fly that Cutlass like it's a bat out of hell. It can be a really mean ship.
It's really
It's a
nimble
great
for
ship.
how big it is.
If you flied the Freelancer,
If
Yeah,
you
if you flied the
Flied to
if you
flied.
flown the Freelancer.
Your English very good.
Wow, Shiver. That's
David,
twice
very good
already.
flyer. David is best flyer in INN.
He
David
flies
is
so
worst
good.
Flyer in I write news because I don't fly. I do this because I can't.
He's gonna be
fly.
a passenger in all of our ships.
I can shoot people very well, but I can't fly. So the Buccaneers been announced. What do you guys think of that?
Cool. More ships.
Ships.
More ships for me to collect.
Do you? It's a replacement for the Cutlass, and it's something that quite a few Cutlass owners are probably going to want to melt and change to. Do you think it's going to be the same price as a Cutlass?
Depending on what it comes with. It depends on how well armed it is, how much cargo it has, all of those things. Remember, the more weapons a ship has, the more expensive it gets. Think about it. The Saber is this big, and it's like more expensive. It's almost as expensive as the base Constellation.
It's a pretty ship, though.
Well, yeah, but
It's a damn pretty ship.
but like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like a Hull B, it was $90, and it's huge, but it's got no weapons. All it can do is carry stuff. That's what makes it more expensive. So it depends on how well armed it is. It might be the same price, even if it's smaller, if it's more well armed.
They're probably trying to aim to keep it around the same barrier if it's to appease
Probably.
those Cutlass owners that want to switch over. But it's sounding like
Could
it's going to
even
be
be
a
cheaper.
single-seater.
Yeah, single seater.
Exactly, yeah.
Probably small. One thing that was interesting is I'm not
Definitely
sure.
have-
I'm not
it'll
sure
have
if this
smaller
was a
cargo
slip of the
space.
tongue on Disco's part, but it sounded like it might actually fit inside a Caterpillar.
Well, I mean, they've
There's plenty of
mentioned
ships that fit.
they've mentioned actually multiple times that they specifically want a snub fighter that is like Caterpillar-esque size.
Well, they've got two because they've mentioned.
Yeah, but like they did mention that I think they want like one specifically, maybe for the Caterpillar.
Yeah, which I think is going to be the Buccaneer and the Dragonfly. The Caterpillar will likely be able to spit out Buccaneers and Dragonfly.
Also, the Dragonfly happened.
Yes.
They
Which
actually-
was the
no.
next
You
topic.
can't move on. Can't move on yet.
I know.
Look, they said specifically that the Buccaneer.
Fits in a Cutlass.
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
No, in a Caterpillar.
Sorry, Caterpillar, not
No.
Cutlass.
Did they say that specifically? Because they said.
I hate Drake ships. They're all swords.
Will you just shut your butt?
Oh, coming
Shut your
from
butt.
you? That's pretty
Shut
nice.
your butt.
Wait.
Buccaneer's not a sword, David.
None of the Drake ships are swords except for the Cutlass.
And the saber? Wait, that's not a Drake
That's
ship.
Aegis.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I just go
All right.
home?
Listen for a second. I'm pretty sure that they said that thing will be around saber size. I don't think a saber will fit in a
I think it
Caterpillar.
will. I
Really?
think it will. Yeah.
It depends on how wide it
could,
is.
you
If
know,
they make
actually,
it
yeah.
narrower, it could fit.
I am not super familiar with the Caterpillar, so
Well, it's
The
gonna have a
Caterpillar's gonna be
chop
pretty big.
The Caterpillar's got an ability to be a modular chop shop, so you'd assume
Yes.
it would be able to bring on single fighter ships for stripping down.
Kind of, yeah. The Caterpillar is going to be really, really interesting. It's probably going to get its own design doc when it gets released because they're going to have a. It sounds like they're putting a lot into the Caterpillar because there's a lot of systems that are all pretty much unique to the Caterpillar. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be
and,
great.
Like, it's one of those things, right, where like all of the really interesting ships that add a lot of really cool, interesting mechanics, we're not going to get for a long time because they're not necessary for Squadron 42.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but at the same time, like, that's how game development works. Priorities happen.
Yeah.
And Squadron 42 is going to be all military combat focused. So that's just what the game is.
We do know the next few ships we're getting, right? So we're getting the Saber as soon as 2.2 drops. We know that the Reliant and the Herald 2.2 drops. We know that the Reliant and the Herald are right up in the list for that. We know that
depends for the Heralds. The Herald's waiting on the component system.
The Herald's also waiting on the Caterpillar design, is it not? Or no, we don't know what they've taken the guy for the Herald off of, but the Herald will be get done pretty soon. But Reliant, Herald, Xi'an Scout, Starfarer are the next. Like those are the next 4 that are being. What do you think's next after that? Like what's the next big ship?
Caterpillar, or not Caterpillar?
Not Caterpillar.
Didn't they mention
did you
that
say Starfarer?
Yeah, Starfarer.
Okay.
Didn't they mention they were going to get Gurmak back on the Carrack for something?
I think they did.
I'm not expecting that anytime soon, though.
It's either going to be the Carrack or the Merchantman because they talked about the Merchantman.
They said the Merchantman wasn't until later in the year, though.
Right, but that's because it's huge.
I think the Carrack will come first because once we get jump points.
I think it'll come first just because it's an anvil ship.
Yeah.
True.
That's going to be the only reason why.
Yeah.
And they're just about to redo the Hornet, the 300 series. Were they going to look at the Aurora again as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're looking at the Aurora, the 300. I don't know if they're touching touching up the Hornets, but
yeah,
they are.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They have to touch up everything. It's
all those ships that were in like 0.8.
Yeah, they've got to be redone.
They're redoing those.
But I will say
the ones in
Miku
1.0
Hatsune in the chat has a good point of once Squadron 42 is done, which is going to be later this year probably. Even when it's done, even if you're saying it's an early 2017 release, they'd probably finish in 2016. It normally goes gold a few months before it goes release, right?
CIG, don't release it near Christmas. It's suicide.
Yeah.
Squadron 42 doesn't need to go gold. It's not going to be sold in brick and mortar stores.
It might.
Well, going gold doesn't really mean that. That's not what going gold means.
I thought going gold meant it's shipped up for development and going and being pressed.
It means it's ready.
It means it's ready to be given to a mass production facility. That's what.
Back in my day, they used discs.
Yeah, going gold essentially means it's finished, like in its shippable form.
Once that's done, the entire UK studio can start working on other things, which is going to be it's their biggest studio.
Yeah, the sequel.
Yeah.
Well, the sequel won't get started on right away. The sequel is going to have a lot more. It's going to have a lot more writing planned.
What you're basically saying is because they've already done one game and they've done a few other bits as well for foundation work. They're not going to have to spend another 2 years to get to this point now to get the next game out because they've already spent 2 years investing in the foundation. So that's just there and they can concentrate on getting the next game out quicker.
What he said. So the Dragonfly was confirmed as they've said that they're actually doing it this week, which seems to have excited I still don't understand the Dragonfly. Everyone voted for the Reliant.
David.
Jake.
Have you seen Tron?
Yes. No, but I know what Tron, I get it.
It's space!
Why the hell didn't you vote for the bloody Dragonfly in the first place?
because the Reliant is cooler than the Dragonfly.
Reliant's pretty cool.
But I still want the Dragonfly.
Yeah, like if you
You
like,
had to pick.
you have to pick Reliant or Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Okay, Reliant.
Dragonfly.
We were
Dragonfly's
given a
pretty cool.
choice, David.
It's always been interesting because it's like the Reliant was the choice and the Reliant won. And then as soon as the Reliant won, there was just this massive push of everyone, including me, wanting the bloody Dragonfly.
Because we also want the Dragonfly.
I know. It's just I find it interesting. I just
I guarantee you, if you
I've been out of the loop when it comes to Dragonfly. Is there even any official information of like kind of what that thing is, other
Literally,
than
Wasn't it surmised as
space motorcycle.
literally
Yeah.
nothing since
It's
the
a
original
quantum
It's a
engine
space
wrapped around your
motorcycle.
body.
I just want like
fan
I want
idea.
you to be like strapped to the front of it and just have a big engine behind you,
Did I?
and
do
you
that?
just go catapulting through shit. I want that.
I
Okay.
don't know if it was a fan concept or not, but there was this really good looking piece of art that was basically what you described, just someone in this quite modern looking suit, and that was the spaceship. That was a pretty cool idea. I
It's
thought.
like Diva's mech, but a spaceship instead.
Centurions.
Overwatch
if anyone
reference.
here from the 80s, Centurions. No?
Yeah, there we
okay.
go.
So flipping old.
Yeah.
Something the other day.
Oh, it's like a freaking pod racer cockpit. Yeah.
So I noticed something the other day actually. Did anyone realize the Herald is so big?
Yes. The
I
Herald
didn't
is
know that.
actually quite large.
I didn't know that. I didn't. It
It's
has like
huge.
interior. It has
Yeah.
like interior.
Yeah.
What?
It's not a
When
small
was it
little
that
ship.
big? I thought it only had like a single. I thought it was like a Hornet or something.
Oh,
It's as big as a
got
Vanguard.
Massive engines. It's big.
It's as
it has
big
like
as
a
a Vanguard.
full interior.
And considering its price, it's big for its price.
I was very unaware of how large that thing is.
Yep.
I'm tired
So
today.
Jake, I've got some bad news for you again.
Oh, I know it. Just stop it. I know it. And that's okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
You have to be. You don't have a choice.
I have a story to tell you about something that happened earlier this week, and you
Oh,
already know
really?
what I'm talking about.
Did you ask?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, you guys
inside
know that.
jokes.
Inside. Inside jokes on Inside the Verse with INN.
Anyway, the Prowler's
I'm
not
not
coming until
participating.
the
I'm dodging anything that's being thrown at me right now.
Prowler's not coming until the Tavaran are done. But no kidding.
Last bit of news this week is the Data Forge.
Yes.
No.
Fantastic piece of software.
Can someone run with it while I stare at the camera evilly?
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes.
The Data
Can't
Forge.
do evil. You're Canadian.
The Data Forge is an in-house tool written by Ashley.
You just said, like, you need more
mostly
fiber
with
in your
help
diet.
From David Gill. The point of it is to help move away from XML use and centralize the database.
It's
So-
it's security. It's quicker access time, I would imagine as well.
No more hacks. Sweet hacks.
But then
Also-
also as well, no more people looking at the assets, pulling stuff out.
Yeah,
and
that's the biggest thing.
The
Well,
biggest
that's
thing is
for
no
us.
more
That's
being
kind of a
able to-
negative, I guess. But yeah.
No, I think that's genuinely a positive. I think that there needs to be experimentation. There needs to be an effort in finding out which weapons are best, because then it engenders some form of discussion, and you can have people saying, "I like the longswords best." No, but I think these. What? Oh, you're putting an image behind me. Great.
Or-
Okay, I just wanted to see what would happen. For our audio listeners, I turned the chroma key for David's green screen from green to red for horrifying results.
Anyway, the Data Forge will get rid of people being able to look directly at the XMLs and find out exactly which gun is best, and I think that's a benefit to the game all around.
Yeah.
And credit where credit's due, because that was basically written by one developer, Ashley Canning, and David Gill basically QA tested it for him. So that is quite an achievement for just one
job,
guy
y'all.
to make.
That was a round of applause.
That was a lot of news this week that we got pretty much from RTV.
That's the thing. All of this news, literally every single thing that we talked about, literally everything we talked about was all from RTV. And this is why, hang on. This is, wait, except DataForge. DataForge was from ATV. But like, that's like 2 minutes of ATV news and the rest was RTV. And this is why I question everyone who says that RTV is useless and they don't want to watch it because it's just a community team goofing off. Because you know what? Yeah, it is the community team goofing off. And guess what? It's where the content bombs are dropped. Because ATV is recorded on Tuesdays, which means they get in Monday. They decide what they're going to record on Tuesday. They record early Tuesday morning. So it's basically got last week's news. Friday is that week's news. The only... Watch RTV. Read the notes. RTV is where you get the actual news, not ATV. Bam.
The major news nugget that comes out of ATV is the sneak peek.
The sneak peek and the weekly updates from the studios are pretty good.
Yeah, but that's more of like that's like less announcy stuff.
Yeah, it's more of what we worked on last week because they recorded on Tuesdays. So
Wormdrake said it's okay until Sean Tracy gets on, then it's real. God. Have you guys noticed, like, in the okay, we've been doing this INN thing for about a year now.
Over a year now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, for me, it'll be a year and a couple
Hang
weeks.
on, guys. This is episode 52.
We forgot. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
This is episode 52.
All right. Hold on, guys. Let me finish my thought. Give me a second.
Yeah, finish your thought.
Let the save the mental breakdown.
All right. So Sean Tracy, he hasn't he's been doing stuff for the last year, but he hasn't been like in the front facing CIG stuff. And then all of a sudden, like December happened. He's like, "Yo, what up? I'm Sean Tracy, pupil to planet." And then ever since...
He talks so damn fast.
Ever since...
I had so much trouble transcribing him during RTV.
Oh, he's
one has
hell.
to be done live. Because that one's done live. And it's only done by one person because we can't really trade off because they just talk, right? Oh my... RTV killed me this week. Literally killed me.
No, RTV is hellish. I mean, Sean Tracy said, Sean Tracy hard to transcribe good.
Everyone English so well here today.
So, should we take a break and come back to our 1 year celebration?
Yeah, guys.
Quick break. I need another drink because this is empty, and it's been a year. I need a 1 year celebratory drink. So we'll be right back.
Yep.
Stay
Goodbye,
tuned,
everybody. We'll
bring us your questions because
it's
question time.
You know what? You know what? No, hold on. You know what? I say it every week that I also want people to ask INN questions, especially this week.
Yeah.
Bring your INN questions. Ask us about how we do stuff, why we do stuff. Ask
us about how we're all actually CIG employees. Ask us about how
secretly this whole time on the payroll, shilling just endlessly.
Ask us about anything, but we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Oh my god. Okay, he's gone now. It's fine. You can uncover your ears. We're back. Oh, they're not back. I always forget to unmute
Wait,
them.
they
Shit
missed
out of me.
that. Ah!
Snap into a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah!
Macho Madness. Ooh, yeah.
Macho Madness. Oh yeah, it's Macho Madness. Yeah. Welcome back.
Ooh, yeah. Cream of the crop rises to the top.
So, oh no, Shiver!
It's gone again.
Hold on. Oh, he's coming back.
I'm tempted. Are we live still? Because I'm tempted to do the entire Macho Man's speech. Jake,
I mean, you should.
can they hear me right now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ooh, I'm talking all the way to the top, yeah. I'm justifiably in a position I'd rather not be in, but the cream of the crop rises to the top. Ooh, yeah, Macho Madness. Yeah, has got a lot more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks I got. Ooh, yeah, and let me tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3. Let me say it. Ooh, yeah, let me say it out loud, and let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decisions. Yeah, I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation. There's no doubt about it. Ooh, yeah. You mean Gene? I can't even fucking pronounce that name.
You can
I'm the cream of the crop.
Dolvac, you can stop now.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's get some
Macho Madness.
Let's get to some questions because Shiver is
All right.
apparently dead.
I'm hyped.
Shiver,
I'm just hyped
hold
up
on.
now.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
see.
replace the Waffle House.
Well, no, we need the whole overlay is broken.
Yeah,
now.
I know. It breaks the overlay every time. Anyway, Ketchup Ninja has a question. Even though it says standby, but we're still here. So question.
Yeah, we're here. We're gonna ask questions. So
Do you think
until I figure
because-
out what's going on with Shiver, we're
Do you
gonna
think
ask
because Lando said the Starfarer is going to be a watershed moment for Star Citizen that they may wait till CitizenCon to release it along with the fueling mechanic and flight ready all in one shot? No,
We're not gonna wait that long.
not a chance.
There's like 3 events before
Yeah.
CitizenCon.
It will almost definitely be out before CitizenCon. CitizenCon's going to be, honestly, it's in October. CitizenCon this year is probably going to be very focused on Squadron 42. Very focused on Squadron 42. So I think we'll have refueling and repairing. Maybe not repairing, but refueling before SitCon.
I mean, like, if they're gonna, like, we know that the Starfarer plays a role in Squadron 42.
Yeah, so it has to be ready.
I can't see the Starfarer being in Squadron 42 and there not being something refueling at some point, right?
Yeah, it can't be that far away, right? Like it. So Fastcart has a question. Have you guys got your travel itineraries for PAX East yet? We have no definite plans for PAX yet. We know where many of us are probably going.
That's it.
We'll be there, but that's all we know yet. It's still a few months away. Once it gets closer, we will announce definite plans. You know, if there's going to be an INN meetup, we'll announce that. If there's going to be any number of things, we'll announce that.
We're not saying there will be one. We're saying there might be one.
But we'll announce all that closer to PAX East.
Yeah.
But
the only thing is INN's going to PAX.
Yeah.
That's the only thing 100%.
The 100% is that we will be at PAX. If you're going to PAX and you want to meet us, let us know.
Send us an email.
Email. So Ketchup Ninja with another question. Do you think
That's the same question.
Jeez. Miku Hatsune with a question. What do you think the smallest ship the Dragonfly will fit inside of is? Freelancer.
Maybe a Cutlass.
Oh, not freelance. I'm thinking this thing's gonna be larger than you think it is. These things are always larger than you think they are.
Only if the UK gets their hand on them. I think Freelancer.
I don't think it'll fit in a freelancer.
No?
No, not absolutely not. I think you'll be able to cram one inside of a Connie size thing, Connie or a Caterpillar and that kind of deal, but that's about it.
Right. Fastcart says, is anyone going to the concierge event on March 4th?
Probably not.
No, they're too far away.
Oh, I don't even know where is it. I don't even know.
All the main studios.
All the studios.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Except
Infinitely-
Frankfurt.
Yeah. There's no East Coast studios, so like we're just no.
You're right.
There's no Canadian studio, so
Even if there was like a Boston one, you could probably navigate your way to that. Even that,
easily.
yeah.
If there was a New York one, I could go. If there was a Detroit one, if there was any number of places,
Eastern Seaboard kind of thing.
Eastern
but no.
Seaboard, I could go. But there's not. There's a bunch of Southerners.
INN will also be at CitizenCon this year.
Yes, we will.
So
There's going to be
one way or another.
Again,
attend.
No definite
Hello?
things. Shiver!
Shiver's back.
Shiver's back.
Hello.
There we
Stupid
go.
internet.
I didn't have to do
Hello.
anything. That's. I like not having to work.
Yes. Yeah, we will also be at CitizenCon. Still no details on how many of us will be there, but there will 100% be an INN presence, and we'll probably be doing another INN meetup because that was, well, it didn't really happen at. Oh wait, no, it did. It did happen. at
Totally
CitizenCon.
had one at.
and it was bloody awesome.
Yeah. What are you
So I
talking
got
about,
to slap
David?
Shiver repeatedly. Sorry, again, my memories of that weekend don't exist. That weekend was. Wow.
Deeply upsetting.
I don't remember. That's the problem.
You rounded it off with a trip to McDonald's, I think.
I did, and I realized that the UK McDonald's blows.
Really?
They're all exactly the same.
What's
No, they're
different?
not.
What's different about it?
Their mayonnaise doesn't taste like mayonnaise. It tastes like some, I don't know,
Well-
ejaculatory mock-up.
Whoa.
That's
okay.
probably because you said something rude to them.
I didn't. I was very polite.
Okay. I don't like this topic anymore. Dave, have you ever been to have you ever eaten fast food in America, or have you passed on that?
I have eaten McDonald's in America, and I ate at a White Castle once, which was possibly the worst fast food experience of my
White Castle's
entire
not
life.
good.
No,
need to get-
it's not. What the hell? That's
You need.
how does it exist?
You need second tier,
Crystal.
fast foods. Yes.
Crystal's good. We get you to a Crystal.
Crystal, Jack in the Box.
What is a second tier fast food? Canada, we don't
It's
have
like
second.
you got your Taco Bell, your McDonald's, your Wendy's, your Burger King,
You
right?
have Taco Bell in Canada, right?
The only one in Ottawa actually shut down.
Have you?
No one
Okay,
went
hold on.
there.
Have you been to a Taco Bell?
Once.
Oh, we're taking him to
We're
Taco
bringing
Bell.
you to a Taco Bell.
I don't need to go to Taco Bell.
You need to go to Taco Bell, buddy.
Okay, so the second tier echelon.
Echelon.
Just like that game Dolvac played that one time. Is your Jack in the Box, your Whataburger, In-N-Out's all right.
Do you have Drake? Do you have those in Boston? Whataburger and
No, I wish I did.
we don't. Yeah, those are all West Coast. We don't.
By the way-
Del
by the way-
Taco.
I'd just like to point out we're talking about fast food right now because no one's asking us questions.
no.
yeah.
Me and Jake talk about fast food because we just want to talk about fast food.
Yeah.
Also, because no one's asking
We've
us questions.
become the Bombcast.
Finally.
Oh, God.
But Jake,
I'm in on this then. All right. So,
Just-
do you have Sonic?
we do.
Yes.
Have Sonic. Yes.
Sonic is amazing.
I know.
Oh, but quick
It is
question,
amazing.
In the UK, do they have the roller blades girls?
No, that was so amazing when I went to Sonic over there, and they had this dude who, you know, he was like in his late 50s or something like that. Bring me his order on rollerblades, and I thought, oh, what a country,
Okay.
what a country.
Is it? Do they still have the drive it like the parking slots? Or
No,
is
we
it-
don't have drive-ins. We have
Okay.
drive-throughs,
Now,
but that's it.
Fast Cart
Every
says
one here has that.
Fast Cart is
That's
talking
awesome.
about Five Guys. That's another level above that.
Five
You
Guys.
got your Five Guys, your Chipotle, your Panera. You got
Hero
the
Burger.
Panera's not really fast food though.
There's
no.
one Five
Neither
Guys
is
over
Five
here.
Guys or Chipotle. It's like
A cheeseburger at Five
The
Guys here
next
costs
level.
about $12.50
Do you have
just for
cookout?
the cheeseburger.
Do you have cookout?
No.
no.
Jake, Oh, Cookouts good. They have these like chicken quesadillas. They're
I
the best.
feel like everywhere in America is just a fast food burger joint now.
Essentially,
No,
great.
that's not true.
What about Shipley's or Krispy Kreme? Because if you say
have
Krispy
Krispy
Kreme is
Kreme
superior,
is
you're wrong.
balls. Krispy Kreme needs
Shipley's
to
is the
die in a
best.
fire. Tim Hortons
He's about I knew it. I knew it.
Shipley's.
always. Tim Hortons has the worst bloody coffee, the best bloody donuts.
What?
Krispy
What?
Kreme is a
I've tried
donut.
some of that Tim
Bloody
Hortons coffee. It's
infusion of
lovely.
direct- McDonald's has better coffee.
are you
Oh, you have no
Chipper,
taste. That's
are you
stuff
in the
French
UK
roast. It's horrible.
defending the coffee of a Canadian donut branch from the Canadian?
Yeah, Commonwealth.
Okay, we've reached rock bottom.
Commonwealth, man.
Wait. So,
Honorary Canadian.
is there any specific fast food restaurants that are like all over the UK that aren't here?
Little Chef. I say all over. They
Little
used to
Chef.
be all over. But
What
Little
the
Chef.
fuck is Little Chef?
Oh, it's flipping horrible. You have
One
it's
word.
You guys
basically-
have A&W?
Yes.
No.
They're rare down here.
They're
but-
rare, but we do have them.
There's
A&W is
one
the
here.
best fast food burger, period.
Okay.
2 words.
They used to
2
be-
words
Oh,
right now. 2
They used
words.
to be amazing, but they're completely changed now. They're bad here now.
2 words, and Shiver knows exactly what I'm going to say when I say the first word. Cheeky
Nando's?
Nando's.
Don't know what that is.
What? I don't even know what that is either.
Doom Centurion has a question.
Nando's.
No, you can't leave it there. You can't move on.
I'm leaving it.
I
We're
need
leaving it.
What the fuck is Cheeky Nando's?
It's like
Nothing.
halfway
What's a
between
cheeky Nando's with
KFC
you?
It's like halfway between KFC and Long John Silver's, but raised like.
Okay,
So you
way
seem
better.
to think of it as a second tier thing. We look at it as something
David,
that's not
you have-
very
yes,
high grade.
Right.
Okay. So Doom Centurion
Oh,
says.
you have
what?
KFC in Canada.
Do I have what?
KFC.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's crap though. Doom
yeah.
Centurion says, question.
Yeah.
When are we landing on planets?
Never.
Never.
I want to
A
say.
long while.
I
I'm
want to
saying
say
6 to 7 months.
right now.
I'd say 6 or 7 months, to be honest. Planet landing's pretty far away because the procedural tech, they've got it, but it's very, very basic. They need to figure out the art for it first. They just got gravity on planets figured out, which sounds pretty cool. But actually landing on the planets, that's a ways away.
Eric McKitten has the best question.
Yes, I think I'm going to ask that. So Eric McKetton says, fine, upstanding new users with no history whatsoever on Reddit are saying that Dolvac is in bed with CIG and never criticizes them. Therefore, is CIG good in bed? Dolvac?
I've talked mad shit about CIG on this podcast before.
No.
I don't know
That's
what anyone's talking about.
That's not the
That's
question.
not the question. The question is CIG good in bed?
They're kind of lousy. Frankly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
There's the QA tester that once saw the cats. Can you get me her phone number?
That didn't just happen.
Oh.
That was a sincere joke. I want the cats though. Can you get me the cats? Do want the cats.
I will say that yes, there are a lot of threads started by very new people that seem to be very anti.
Let's not talk about this subject. Let's just not go into this.
And you know what?
No, we're not going into it.
No, I am vetoing this conversation.
All I am saying is
No. Moving
did,
on.
Actually, Fastguard has.
Let's go back to fast food. Let's go talk about.
No,
let's go talk
I'm
about
getting
Taco Bell.
Fastguard's question.
We never established the
Have you had
donut
a
thing. Where do you
quesarito
like to
yet?
get your donuts,
Have you
Dolvac?
had a quesarito yet?
Dolvac.
I need it.
I know
need
you're
it.
American.
I need it.
I know you're American, but we're done with fast food.
No, we're
And I
not.
know that hurts you
Dunkin'
at
Donuts.
the very bottom of your very
that's a good
clogged
They're
heart.
all right. I've had better.
Fastguard says, what did you guys think of the Time Warner cable clips? Did any of you watch either the Time Warner stuff or the BBC Click stuff?
I watched the
all of it.
BBC thing. I refuse to give Time Warner my ad money.
I don't think they have ad. They didn't have ads on them. But
Don't
no.
care. I didn't want to risk it.
Oh, listen, the Time Warner ones are actually decent. It's for the business class, man.
I don't care, man.
It's different. Their business class internet is a totally different thing than consumer grade
All right,
stuff.
I have a question.
What's that?
Where's my Merlin?
I thought you were going to go in a completely different direction then. I'm very relieved you didn't.
It hasn't finished rendering yet.
Fair enough.
It's got the same bug that the current Hangar Ready Idris has, in that it's there, but you just can't see it.
Yeah, exactly. It's made out of invisible blocks. Denastrum says, "Why isn't there a picture on Eris's green screen? Because
Should've
CCT
showed
gets
up.
lazy."
Should have showed up to the first part of the podcast where we answer that question, Denastrum.
I think Denastrum was probably listening on the base for the first half, though.
Probably.
In fairness.
We said it. We said it with our mouths.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could hear it.
Oh, yeah. I tried for you, buddy.
Oh man, no more questions. This is
no, there's more questions.
Well, everyone knows what's going on. Star Citizen.
I like this one.
Worm
How will-
Drake.
How will catapult
It's the Mark
launches
III.
work? Shut up.
how will
It
catapult
should
launches
have
work?
one.
How, like they normally do?
Just in space.
Look, I don't really care, as long as like at some point I can
Catapult
get like,
launches is like
I
a
want-
ship launching from the Idris, right?
or something like
I
like,
would I was
I don't
picturing something
care.
like the same way an aircraft carrier works, that you are literally
Yeah,
catapulted off the
essentially,
deck
yeah.
of a carrier.
I don't really care as long as like I get like my Gundam style ship laser gun thing. I need that in my life.
Has anyone seen Buck Rogers in the 25th Century? Because that had a really good little catapult launch system that I feel is relevant to this conversation area, so don't try and cut me off, man. It was quite... I could see Chris Roberts doing something like that, where you are loaded into a launch tube on a carrier and just pelted off, and it could be like auxiliary launches on the side, where you've got the main runway in the center. That could be quite a cool little thing.
Man, this is fucked up.
So Eric McKetton says, question for Eris. Prediction for the Nevada caucus today.
Specifically for Eris.
Because I'm Canadian.
Yep.
Though I think Shiver could answer this one pretty well, too.
Donald Trump will
I
kill
predict-
a man on stage and there'll be
Alright.
applause. And
I predict Sanders in a 100% landslide, and also on the Republican side, Sanders in a 100% landslide.
I expect Donald Trump to murder Jeb Bush on stage and perform a blood ritual.
Quarter him.
Yeah.
Draw and quarter him.
Lister.
I think the guy who goes aliens is going to win.
I
All right,
like
anyway.
Lister of Smegs here. How about talking? By the way, I hate your bloody name.
That's an amazing name. You leave Lister of Smeg alone.
Can't help it. How about talking about the possibility of playing Star Citizen like Firefly? A small crew doing all of it: smuggling, salvage, Good Samaritan, Red Cross, etc. I think that's very
He
possible.
missed out Red Dwarf, ironically.
Yeah. I honestly, I think that's a pretty likely thing to happen in Star Citizen.
Oh my God, that's it. KFC needs to get Bernie Sanders to do an ad as Colonel
So
Sanders.
here I was in the middle of answering a question,
That's it.
and the American here goes
I don't
right
really
back.
care about Bernie Sanders that much, but I will vote for him if he does that. I need that.
Lister, when I first signed up for the game, I signed up for it on the idea that that is exactly how I could play. Get a few friends, play with them once or twice a week, and just do things as a group. My goals have now changed, because now my goal is to run an empire and own the entire world. But what? Did that come out?
Well.
Just one world.
All of
Just
them.
one world?
But yeah, I think that's the kind of gameplay we should be able to expect. Doom Centurion. The reason you have them in real life is because Oh, for catapult launches. The reason you have them in real life is because you need to build speed up to get lift from the wings. So why would you have them in Star Citizen?
Because it's goddamn, it's cool.
It's cool, man.
And
to launch you away from the Idris faster.
And if
momentum.
Just to say, if you use if you're using if it's not an actual like catapult and it's actually like a electromagnetic rail or something that launches you, which is more likely in space, and also it's more cool, frankly. Then it would allow you to simply like rapid fire launch out more ships faster and have a faster deployment time.
You don't have to use as much fuel.
Okay, I don't think that really matters.
I'm ready for a fight. Is anyone else ready for a fight? I'm skipping 2 questions to get to this one. I'm ready for a fight. What is the closest we have to the Starship Serenity?
Oh, honestly, Banu.
I want to know what everyone thinks. So we'll start with Novak.
Not in appearance. Definitely not in appearance. But as far as in appearance, it's definitely Freelancer. But as far as size and usability and function, it's 100% the Banu Merchantman. It's decent sized cargo, around that size crew, some room to move. It's not huge, but there's some room to move about, and that thing can put up a fight when necessary.
That's
although it's
what I have a problem with. The Banu Merchantman can put up a fight. The Serenity couldn't.
It could put up
It was a merchant ship. CCT's got the idea. Carrot seems more like it.
Look at it!
Okay.
Can you put up the Freelancer now?
Look at it.
Put up the Freelancer.
I'll put up the freaking Freelancer.
But look at that big engine on the back. That thing is so Merchantman right there.
Because here's the thing. Star Citizen is a game that's changed a lot over the past 3 years. When it started, the Freelancer was envisioned as the Serenity. It was Star Citizen's. Yes.
Nope.
Yes, it was. No.
But no, I don't care. Look at it.
Jake, can you listen to me?
No.
Shut
You're
your
wrong.
goddamn
You're wrong,
whore
David.
mouth.
You're so wrong.
You're wrong, David.
Wow.
Jake's also wrong, but
Can
you're
you
wrong,
let
David.
me finish my sentence?
No,
Please, Jake.
fuck you. Get out.
Novak, you're fired. Get off this show.
I'm perpetually
There we go.
fired.
Jake, when the game started, when they didn't think, when the Idris was like the largest they'd have, the Freelancer was the Serenity. Once they started building the game and realizing there would be so much more to the game and so much more to the ships, then yes, the Carrack is the new Serenity. Like, it was originally the Freelancer, it became the Carrack. It is now the Carrack. If you want the Serenity, you go for the Carrack. What is interesting, though, is on Reverse the Verse this week, they actually said that the Starfarer is very similar to Serenity in that it's got lots of hallways and corridors and hatches and things. So I think we should also look forward to the Starfarer, but the Serenity is the Carrack. Your turn, Jake.
It's halfway between the Carrack and the Cutlass because the Serenity has the engines that the Cutlass does that rotate.
Fastcart says,
Freelancer has those too, Jake.
Fastcart's saying,
No, they just go up and down.
Shush!
Your buttholes, your boo holes need to be shut.
The Merchantman does not have a separate ship. Well, Fastcart, that's simply because you're not trying hard enough.
The Carrack does. The Carrack is... It's the Carrack. The Carrack is...
Wait, have you, like, sided with him now? You're arguing his point now.
Boys.
Why? I'm not arguing his point. It's a fact.
You just said... Oh, I hate you.
No, I said that when the project started, when the Carrack wasn't even theorized, it was the Freelancer. The Freelancer was modeled on what?
Your point about the Starfarer is moot because the Serenity is just as Eric says, and he's correct, a big long tube.
Yes, I know. That's not my point.
Rooms.
That's what they said on RTV this week.
There's no corridors. There's no
That's
corridors.
that is what they said on RTV this week. I'm quoting from RTV. Don't judge me, judge them.
No, we're going to judge you, you Canadian.
You know how the Constellation is.
This might be the most insult and hate-filled inside.
I only called you a Canadian. If it's up to you, if you take that as an insult. I'm quite proud of that. Thank you.
I wouldn't be. Fastcart says, is anyone going to watch the CIG movie marathon?
Probably not.
It's already started, hasn't it? I've got there's way too much INN work to be done today to watch the movie marathon. I'd love to. I love those guys. I really enjoy watching them dick around because they're hilarious, but not today. Oh no.
More questions. Dennis Starms asks, CAG has said the new Corvette will be what the Idris originally is going to be. Very small combat vessel. The question is, how long before Foundry 42 takes it and triples its size? About a week.
They won't be able to. The Idris
they can't because they won't.
The thing is, the Idris was tripled for one specific reason, and it's because it was needed for the story of Squadron 42.
Yeah, they needed particular rooms on the ship. So
I don't think Foundry UK does RSI ships anyway.
No, they don't. That's the thing.
Has that been confirmed that it's going to be RSI?
Yes. Well,
yes.
It's right now. It's being thought of as an RSI.
Okay.
It's as definitive
which
as
makes
the name.
sense. Which actually makes a lot of sense because the standard single-person ship is the Aurora. Like the starter single-person ship is the Aurora. The starter multi-crew ship really is the Constellation. Like it's your standard do everything Swiss Army.
Shiver's face is
He's
like,
gone again. He's gone again.
What?
Oh wait, no, he's not. I just thought he was.
I'm sorry, but did you just skip over the Cutlass and the Freelancer and go
more
straight
specialized.
to the Constellation?
They're more specialized.
The Freelancer?
The Freelancer is more specialized for cargo. The Constellation is the Swiss Army knife.
I would actually argue that the Cutlass is also a Swiss Army knife. But...
but it's more for.
Yeah, but that doesn't go with what he's saying.
No, it's more. Cutlass is more for piracy, honestly.
Perfectly legitimate salvage reasons.
The Connie is the
leave my Connie alone. I love it.
It's good steps. The Aurora, the Connie, and then the smallest of the capital ships. It's 3 even steps of.
Except your point is made moot by the fact that the Bengal is an RSI ship.
Yeah, and then the largest. So it's the smallest, the first the medium,
I believe
first
the Pegasus
the big,
is
and then
also
the
RSI.
biggest. Which?
The
Pegasus is RSI.
Is it?
I think
so.
I think it isn't it a collaboration?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not strictly RSI.
One of those
I
is a
thought the
collaboration.
Javelin was the collaboration.
Oh yeah, maybe it is. I think the Javelin's the
It's
collaboration.
Javelin, Anvil.
I think it's
Anvil
Anvil RSI.
Ah.
At least one of them is a collaboration. I don't remember which.
Well, that went far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we? Question: who likes Deadpool?
Oh,
Everyone?
the Retribution is the collaboration.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the Bengal is RSI, Miku.
Yes.
It's weird, right? Like, what?
It actually is.
Anvil.
Well, it's strange because RSI doesn't have that many ships yet, but it's got the most prolific. Like, it's got the word.
Yeah, it has all the
Prolific.
Prolific. Thank you. It's got the most prolific small ship. It's got the most prolific medium ship. It's got the biggest ship. Like it's so spread out. You wouldn't think that the facilities to make an Aurora would make a Bengal.
Well, they probably don't. Frankly,
I get the impression when you read the lore that RSI, as an in-game company, is supposed to make their money off the component system. Their drives and things are meant to be the best that are sold in the universe, I think.
Ooh. Again, Fastcart says, what did you think of the Shubin mining station update we saw in the Click segment? I didn't watch the Click segment, so I don't know. I haven't had time to watch it yet. It's cool?
It's still Shubin. It's just shinier.
It's
nothing really that new.
I expect everything to get shinier before release, and I expect it to be... Shubin's interesting.
It's more finished than it was.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
Shubin's part of Squadron 42, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one
but
of
it's
the
not
first places in
exclusive.
the game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Wait, did you say it's
Kilometers
exclusive? That means
No,
it's
I
going to
said
get
it's not
blown
exclusive.
up.
Yeah,
No, I said it's not exclusive.
Do you not remember the lore of Shubin being blown up?
Oh,
INN
yeah.
reported
That's right.
on it in INN
That's right.
tonight.
That's right.
Shubin gets blown up.
It does?
Well,
Yeah.
There was an
Well,
explosion
there's no
on
point playing
Shubin.
Squadron now.
but-
Thanks,
okay,
Eris.
okay.
I don't...
The entire thing might not get blown up because it is like 5 kilometers long. But
There was an
there was an
explosion
explosion on Shubin
on Shubin.
that was visible from the planet below. So it was a big explosion. Huge.
Huge. We talked about that, Eric. You should have listened to the freaking...
We talked about the reputation mechanic.
Oh.
I didn't know about a hacking mechanic. That
Oh,
was,
yeah, that was
yeah,
mentioned
so-
at Jump Point, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is really cool. So, one of the things you can do to subvert the reputation system and CIG creating a point of conflict in Crusader is they put a terminal on the security station that one can hack to lower artificially your reputation because
That's
it's
cool.
the security station. So, like, that's where the personnel data would be kept because they keep records
it's
on
a
all the people.
security station.
Yeah. Oh,
That's good.
it's awesome. Yeah, we didn't mention the hacking mechanic, but we did talk about the reputation system.
Which, again, it's interesting that they think of that because I never even thought of a way to lower your reputation other than being hunted and killed.
It's like that really stupid mechanic in Assassin's Creed.
Where you like rip posters off
Yeah.
the bloody wall. Screw off. I am so bloody glad that Assassin's Creed is skipping a year because
Yeah.
they need to. It's gotten so
the only
dumb.
one that I thought was cool, and I thought it was a really cool like in lore thing, like what CIG is doing with this is the town crier. You can either bribe him or murder him, and your reputation will go down.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who's delivering the news to the populace. I thought that was cool. The rest of it, though, was garbage.
Miku Hatsune has another question. What do you think about the idea of player-owned stations?
It probably won't be player-owned
It's not
stations.
going to be player. It's going to be owned.
Yeah, and even then, I think they have to get hangars right for player housing. They need to get those right first.
Those are going to be a long ways out.
Yeah, so
like I'm
that's
thinking
not
that's
even going to be one like Star Citizen 1.0. That's like years and years down the line.
I think that will be 1.0, but like 1.0 is like next year for Star Citizen 1.0. I think that's something we'll see next year, maybe. A very beginning to player-owned stations of
no Fast Cart. Fast Cart, I disagree with Fast Cart 100%, but this would be amazing. Fast Cart says, I hope players won't be able to hack other people's reputations. No, I hope they will. That would be amazing.
It would really suck, though, for anyone who's like fairly well known, like a YouTuber or something.
Like us?
Well, yeah, I mean, not really. Like, I meant someone with like
by the way,
following of like millions
we're
of people.
screwed in the verse. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. That's why you don't definitely don't make your character name your whatever.
I'm going to.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
What? You're gonna
I'm
what?
gonna make
Sorry.
my character is Eris.
Yeah. My character will be me.
Yeah.
I'm like it. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, because like if you're out there, if depending on whatever like call sign your ship is, Like, I'm just gonna say this right now. Half my ships are gonna be the USS Fuckboy. That's like half my ships.
With 2 Ks instead of CK.
Stoutman PR.
Can't stop me.
Hang on. Stoutman PR says that they've stated that players cannot own stations. That's actually incorrect. They've stated that it's very likely that players will eventually be able to own stations, or not necessarily players,
but organizations.
And it's going to be how. It's going to be like Bengals. Bengals are persistent. They don't disappear when you log out. So if there's a Bengal, it's going to be an org-owned thing. It's not. It's
see, and that's the thing too.
And it's not something like INN won't have our own Bengal. We won't have our own station because we're too small for it. It's like it's
not go
like
that far.
Excuse me.
We're too small.
Excuse me.
Do you want to bring on another 150 people? Go ahead.
Don't forget
NPCs, yo.
And stuff. They say they won't be able to dock. They've always got to be in space and all that sort of thing. They will need to be permanently crewed. But we don't know how many NPCs we could have crew on. Also, do we want a Bengal anyway? That's a lot of petrol.
What was I going to say? I want to talk about persistent ships for a second. Because you know how like everyone was like, oh, people are just going to roll up and steal your ship. Like, if it's persistent, they're just going to come and take it when you're logged out. I don't think people realize how big space is.
Yeah.
Space is really big.
You know what?
Try to find...
I've got an experiment. In Crusader, take a ship, go to cruise, park it. Tell someone else to find you.
And nowhere near a point of interest.
Just
and tell someone
park
to find
somewhere, tell someone to find you.
Have fun with that.
And that's Crusader, which isn't even a full system. And that's
one planet.
A full
You
system.
see,
Not
you're
even
pointing
a
out
full,
that.
Holy
I think they do need an actual mechanic to address that.
Oh,
because
there will
if you're
be.
bound,
There will
yeah, there better be. I want to track people down and follow them.
But there will be. There will be ways to do that with things like the Herald, which is designed to track things and find things. There will be ways to do that. But, yeah, Stoughton PR says that's what sensors are for. Yes, but you need a ship that's specifically designed for sensors. And even that, it's got an increased range. It doesn't have an infinite range. Like, you're going to have to spend time looking for things.
All right, Rick.
What?
Rick and Morty. Rick,
go watch it. Shit.
He can't do the Dolvac thing. He wants to do it.
I can't. I've got a monitor right away. And thank you, Dolvac.
There you go. But
you need to clean behind your monitor, man.
It's not behind my monitor. Back there. No, look at this. That's actually not my monitor. That's actually that's actually not dirt. Those are stars from the Star Citizen printed.
Oh.
It's actually not dust. I know that looks like grime.
It looks like dust.
It looks like grime right there. It's actually not.
I hope the new mouse pad isn't
It's
alien
just
ships.
It's just a ship. That's all it is.
So, I'd like to say that we once again forgot to do a episode 52 celebration.
Oh, well. And we're at the end of the show.
Guys, we made it a full year of Inside the Verse.
Yay!
Yes, the format changed. Yes, we're shit. Yes, we're whatever, but we're still on the air. It's been a year. This is 52 episodes of Inside the Verse, and we're gonna keep going.
Yeah,
we're kind of by far the biggest viewed Star Citizen podcast out there.
Yep.
We're also the most viewed Star Citizen website, aside from SIG themselves. So,
yeah, it's like someone was talking earlier, and like I think they assumed that like the views on YouTube were like the only thing.
No, we're on multiple platforms, yo.
We're on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're on I don't know other things too,
and all
Stitcher.
the people who download it directly.
Like
we have the actual numbers.
Yeah, and the numbers aren't bad.
YouTube is a fraction.
YouTube is a very small fraction.
Yeah, okay, this is weird. No, we have completely failed on the YouTube front. Nobody cares about that shit. Like we tried to go like new media. We failed. We completely failed to push the new media push.
Which I will say is sad because the new media makes money, but print does not.
It's only because it's not our primary platform.
We are old media as hell.
If we look at our individual hosting on any platform, including SoundCloud or any of those other things, it's about the same as YouTube. So our audience is just split over all of those things. If we look at Twitch and all of that stuff, it's just split. We haven't failed. We just started on our website. It's
weird, and everything's like so stuck there, and it's impossible to migrate an audience to another platform.
Yeah,
it's impossible to do that. So like,
but guys, this is where you all come in that are listening. If you enjoy our content, like this episode of the podcast that you're watching right now,
please subscribe my YouTube channel.
No, you don't have to subscribe. I don't care what you do. Just share it with someone who you think would like it.
If you've got it, here's the thing. Lots of people try and get their friends into Star Citizen. If you're going to get your friends into Star Citizen, get them into INN as well.
We are the people who don't care if you ask dumb questions about Star Citizen, because that's what we're here for, literally.
So, come back next week. Bring us your questions. Bring us your ears. Bring us your eyes, and come hang out. Because we're doing this. We don't make money off it. We enjoy it.
White Rabbits all, please comment and subscribe. The only reason I tell people to follow us on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube is so they know when our new stuff comes out. Because I get questions all the time asking where things are, and if you do those things, it will tell you.
Please subscribe my YouTube channel, please.
So,
Housekeeping. This week on INN, we got stuff.
Monday, we'll have a transcript of the whatever 10-4 it is.
Probably developers.
It's probably developers again, because I believe Chris Roberts is still in Frankfurt. Tuesday, I believe we'll have another Why Should I Fly entry, which I think is going to be the freelancer this week. The Why Should I Fly series, by the way, is excellent. Check it out. Wednesday, there might be a Bug Smashers. I think I might also put up on we got a interview with one of the previous we're going to start doing something on INN, which is interviewing the previous MVPs from around the verse. So I think we'll have an interview with one of the MVPs going up hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday, Around the Verse. Friday, Reverse the Verse. Saturday, right back here for more of this shit.
I love how Eric... Hold on, I want to address something. Eric McKetton's all like, you'd be surprised that RT Moose is actually a pretty stand-up guy. Yeah, we know. We interviewed him that one time.
I actually have the utmost respect for Stupid Question Bot.
Trust me, I know SQB. Like the amount of times I've talked to him in private.
We enjoy giving him crap because we love him.
He's just a salty bitch.
The thing is, here's the thing about SQB.
Really likes his short replies on Reddit.
We're done? Oh, but I really want to talk about him quickly.
Too bad.
SQB is just a salty fucker.
1 minute.
I started the outro music already.
Get Quesarito.
Hang on.
Quesarito's for life. Taco Bell. Taco Bell life.
Being very, very
represent.
He saw
Little chef. Get little chef. Go to little chef.
That people could be very nice, and he changed. SQB is one of the very few people on the internet that realized that people hated him, and he changed, and everyone should look up to him.
Cool. Hey y'all,
just a little bit.
Go read my article about what is Star Citizen. To me, go read that. It's pretty good. I don't know. Guys, we'll see you next time. Inside the Verse.